In our last video, we went to Edam in the North Holland province of the Netherlands.
But Edam is part of a trifecta of villages in this area, and so now we're back to see the other two.
Welcome to Volendam.
Windy Volendam.
It is windy. It's this weird thing where the sun is beating down on us. I can't see. She won't take her sunglasses off.
It hurts my eyes, I get squinty.
But it's cold-ish. We're here in front of the Volendam Museum because we want to learn about Volendam on our little continuation of our trip from Edam in the last video. We're gonna hit the other two of the Tri-Cities area.
And if you watch that video, you'll see that we kind of fell in love with that town. It was cute, it was cozy, and
there was cheese.
And there was cheese. So I'm hoping that it's just as cute and cozy, although I think it's kind of touristy. But we're gonna find out.
Oh no, it's very touristy. We followed tour buses here from Amsterdam this morning the whole way. That's all right though. We're checking it out. There's three little towns. They're kind of a group. People say to go see all three in a day. We couldn't do it in a day, so it took us 2 days. We're gonna see all three.
I think if you really want to experience all three, I think you should spread it out a little bit.
All right, let's go learn some facts.
I'm ready.
Well, look at the double bass guitar action you got going on behind you.
I really don't like this. There are mannequins everywhere, like everywhere you look. There's some staring at us over there. I feel like I can't have my back to them. They're gonna like come to life. Oh my god, this is like a new fear unlocked that I like didn't know I had. I thought it was just latex balloons. Tell me if they like start to move or something. We just had a very nice woman, the docent at the front of the museum here, give us a little 5-minute rundown on where to find everything, a little bit about the traditional garments that she was wearing, and kind of where to explore around this museum, which is a nice little touch. It's not that busy right here, so I don't know if they do that for everybody, but she was very nice and knew her stuff, which I appreciate. So we're gonna explore the museum and try to not get attacked by mannequins.
I'm looking at the clogs down here. Follow me. Obviously this is for display, but I'm starting to think, do we need our own clogs since we live in the Netherlands?
Yes.
Okay.
No, this is not the room. Did you see that guy? You come around the corner, he's just like, ah.
So they have an exhibit here in the museum about all of the famous musicians from the Volendam area, and there's some guitars. It's my world, guitars. I play guitar, I work in guitars. Yeah. I might have to go look up some of these artists because I've never heard of most of them, like Toll and Toll. They apparently were from the area and had some hits. Yankje Smit, but then he became Jan Smit as he was young and then he got older, see.
Volendam has been around since the late 1400s, and it used to be a fishing village. Hence the fish that this fisherman is doing things to. What I am now sitting in is actually the front of a boat. Actual size of what some of these fishermen would be living in, fishing off of, and sleeping in. This is a life-size replica, if you will, of how large some of these shipping boats were. I love gold! This was actually the reason why I wanted to come to this museum. This is like the coolest thing I've seen in a long time. An ex-monk started collecting cigar bands, turned it into beautiful mosaics. This is called the Cigar Band House, and all of his mosaics are in here. And it's really cool. But like, look at how many, like, you know what a cigar band is, right? It's like the little thing that goes around a cigar. Look at how many of these things that he had to collect. I mean, I hope he wasn't actually smoking them. I don't know exactly how he got all of these bands, but oh my god, this is one of the coolest things I think I've seen in recent times.
talk about like commitment and probably some OCD in there somewhere. I don't have the patience or the accuracy in any part of my life to pull off something like this. If you've seen this vlog, you know that, obviously.
There's about 11.5 million cigar bands in this piece of art behind me. Insane.
I actually really hate, despise with a passion the smell of cigar smoke. It's one of my least favorite things in the world, but this is art.
Art.
Did you learn something, Katrina?
I did actually. I like coming to these little villages and I don't know, just there's so much history here that I'm just not used to being from the baby United States. I like it.
It's a pretty cat. That is a very soft, pretty cat. It has an air tag around its neck, and it does not want to be friends with me right now. It loves me though. The cat came back.
Yeah, he's a nice little kitty cat. Oh, look at his fat tail. Oh, Kramer's gonna be jealous.
All right, kitty cat, we gotta go. Where are we going?
We're going down to the harbor, which people have told us that Volendam is now kind of a touristy spot, that it's lost a little bit of the charm from back in the day, but I don't know, it looks pretty charming to me. I dare you to go run through the water.
Okay, fine.
Go. Go like through the water. Is today the day that we try herring?
It is not.
I mean, we're in this old fishing village.
It is not the day.
If you were gonna do it, this would be the place.
Absolutely.
I dare you.
No. Nope. I dare you.
Triple dog dare you.
Fail. No.
No, you failed, because I dared you.
Okay, now I see why they say it's very touristy here. We found the tourists. Cute, super cute cafes, tourist shops. What do you think?
I'm glad we're here early so that we can leave before it gets too crazy. It is very just kind of like, you know, not traditional stuff, but it's very cute.
It's like the Disneyland take on a small Dutch fishing village.
Absolutely. All the signs look brand new.
Still cute
kind
though.
of like cartoony. We're in the Volendam cheese factory. As expected, it's extremely busy. It's getting a little bit later here and I think more tour buses are showing up. And there's only a couple places like this here that like you have to go do. So we're gonna check it out and probably just get out of here.
Free samples draws a crowd. Big crowds.
I'm okay with the ones where she was cutting the cheese, cutting the cheese, and handing a piece out. But the whole like community shared.
Fingers in the cheese, just like in Edam. People are just ignoring the toothpicks and grabbing the cheese.
Like literally people are like this, and then they go and grab. Cheese. Cheese bath and a sunglass lens.
You looking at those clogs?
Yeah.
You want some clogs?
I want some clogs. I think we should get some clogs somewhere today.
You can actually wear the clogs?
Yeah. Clogs are just like the old version of Crocs, which I think Crocs are horrendous, but these are like cool. You can get your name on them. I saw those ones in the other place with cigar bands on them. You can make them like with flair.
I actually didn't buy any cheese. The only kind that I really wanted was 16 euros, and it just seemed excessive.
And the line was about 25 people deep.
I didn't want to wait. This might be the fattest cat I've ever seen in my life. I need to see if he's okay. I think he's here to drink the water on the street. Bro, I'm sorry that they feed you so much. That's not cool. He's very sweet, I think. This cat is way too heavy. So I would say that Edam was a much more cozy village, whereas Volendam is clearly a tourist central hub. You're trying to get people in to spend their money at the shops and the cafes and the restaurants.
The vibe is a little bit different here too, because it's like on the water, there's the ships, like it's very beautiful and very pretty. Edam is more kind of like just like a little tiny cute village.
Just a little village, more my speed. I like this boat.
Volendam actually translates to full dam. So this location up here used to be the main harbor for Volendam and Edam until they dug a shorter canal to the sea and created their own harbor. The original harbor was then dammed and used for land reclamation.
Hey Katrina, have you ever done one of those photos where you dress up in like the local garb or outfits or whatever?
No, my parents never made me do anything like that, probably because they hated it too. So thanks, Mom and Dad.
When I was growing up in southern Arizona, you go to Old Tucson. It was like a theme park where you go to the OK Corral in Tombstone, and they had all that. I've never done it either. I don't think today's the day.
San Diego was like the county fair, you know?
What was the local garb in California?
It was always like the Old West. So you could be like a cowboy.
Like Arizona?
Yeah, it's probably the same thing, honestly.
Crowded.
We skipped kind of all the touristy stuff, all of the waffles and frites and things like that, and went to one of their local bakeries and got some more stuff we don't need. Onward.
Hey look, it's a rose cake. Rose cake or rose cookie? It's a rose cookie. They sell the cheap versions of these in the grocery stores, and they're, you know, they're very bright pink, but this one looked more legit, like they just made it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try one of those. Oh, the sun's coming out from a rose cookie. First of all, that's cake, kinda. Or a big, thick, soft cookie, I don't know. It's really good. I don't think it tastes like rose, I think it's the color of rose. I think that's what it is. Nod, yeah, Katrina nods. Might be strawberry, what is that? Raspberry. Is it raspberry? Mmm. 5 out of 5 wheelbarrows, train whistles, I don't know. I was hungry. All right, we're down by the water and we're looking out across to the island of Markin. That's where we're going.
This is where we're going. Hopefully it'll be this windy.
It will be, don't worry. You used to have to take boats out there, but now you can actually drive. But we're gonna do the vlogger teleport trick, right?
You can still take a ferry if you want. It takes,
we can do the vlogger teleport trick.
Yeah, we can do that.
We're vloggers.
Yeah,
so we can
teleport.
All right, that's the dumbest thing I've done all day.
I hate it.
It's so stupid. But we're here, we're on Markin. It's not an island, I said island, it's a peninsula because they connected it.
It used to be an island until like the 50s.
In the 50s, they connected it. All right, let's go see stuff. Man, it is like cats everywhere. He just did a flyby though. He just wanted a quick head pet and then he was out. But he loves me. All right, so Markin has a vibe for sure.
I like it.
It's completely different. It's small. I mean, what, less than 2,000 people live here?
Yeah, 1800, something like that.
It's super cute. It's obviously well kept, but can you imagine actually living in this?
No, the tourism would drive me insane.
The idiot vloggers in your yard, like talking about how pretty your yard is.
Or it could be very entertaining.
Oh, I'd be so sick.
You just sit outside and you're like, there's another.
Watch the dumb Americans, I know.
Pretty much the dumb Americans.
Hey Katrina.
Hey.
Welcome to the harbor.
Welcome up the haven.
That's what I said. This is the place to go. Volendam was a little too much. This is more my style.
Seems a little bit slower.
It's beautiful though, and you can see the mainland out there. Lots of boats. The clouds look fake in the sky. It's a beautiful day.
I think we've crossed over, weather-wise.
It's spring.
I think we're there. This monument is out here on the end of the harbor here. This piece of art was created in memory of the victims of the flood of 1916, and it is called The Wave. where they make the very traditional Dutch wooden clogs. We unfortunately have missed one of the demonstrations because they do it right in front of you, which would have been cool to see, but maybe next time. This place is filled with a bunch of different clogs. You can hear them right now.
Those don't fit.
They fit perfectly. Yellow's not my color.
Welcome to the clog vlog.
Clog vlog.
Volendam and Marken. Markin and Volendam.
Trifecta complete.
We've done it. Edam, Volendam, Markin. A lot of fun.
I would say Edam was number one, then Markin, and Volendam, a little too touristy for me. Better cheese in Edam too.
That cheese was really good.
Oh my god, if you haven't watched that video, go watch that video.
Check it out.
Yeah.
All right.
And come to these little villages. Get outside of the big cities.
All right, we got to fly to Italy. Let's go.